What's up guys? Today's video is on the best budget monitors for gaming. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers, so whether it's price performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. At number 10. ViewSonic VX2768 PC MHD, the best budget 1500R 1080p monitor. The 27-inch panel sports a tight 1500R curve for that immersive, wraparound feel and is based on VA technology. The implications of VA tech include outstanding static contrast of 3,000:1, plus punchy colors and good viewing angles. VA technology used to suffer from poor pixel response. But the latest generation of panels is much improved. Consequently, ViewSonic reckons the VX2768 PC MHD is good for 1 millisecond response times. The kicker, of course, and the key enabler of high frame rates is the 1920 by 1080 as opposed to 4K native resolution. It is a significant step down versus 4K when it comes to detail and sharpness. But 1080p is still 2 million pixels, and for fast-paced games, the improved response and buttery smooth frame rates are arguably more important than the pixel count. You don't get HDR support either. But then true HDR was never going to be available at this ultra-aggressive price point. In short, this monitor represents an awful lot of high refresh, curved fun for the money. At number 9. BenQ EL2870U, a great value 4K monitor for gaming. While it came out a few years ago and isn't BenQ's latest 4K contender for a budget gaming monitor, the EL2870U is still one of the best, most cost-effective, affordable 4K gaming monitors you're likely to find. With its price often around or under the $300 and £200 mark, the bang-for-buck ratio with the BenQ EL2870U is extraordinary. The picture quality and crispness are as good as a lot of its more expensive contemporaries and is some of the best we've seen on a TN screen. Each environment type in games is handled really well with good contrasts, colors, and shades presenting whatever is asked of it, a really good balance in terms of what it's able to show. It's got a speedy 1 millisecond response rate, but it is, rather predictably, limited to the usual 60 Hz refresh rate and doesn't offer G-Sync, though FreeSync is present, so it's not got all the bells and whistles, but we are in budget waters here, so you have to trade off a few things. At number 8. Dell SE2417HGX, a great budget gaming monitor in Full HD. If you've been searching for something that's affordable and does the job for casual gaming, web surfing, and watching movies, then this could be the right display for you. Or for a spare bedroom or as part of a dual, triple monitor setup. With its 75 Hz refresh rate, you can be sure that the screen won't ghost or cloud up under intense conditions. That's afforded by FreeSync as with some other panels in this roundup. For its size and price tag, the bezels are relatively thin, with the stand being adjustable as well. At number 7. Sceptre 25 Edgeless 165 Hz, a great super high refresh rate monitor. There's an awful lot that this gaming monitor gets right. Offering a 1 millisecond response time and a 165 Hz refresh rate, there's also AMD FreeSync premium support as well as built-in speakers. It's worth noting that this is in fact a TN display, as opposed to the brighter IPS tech, but that's the trade-off with entry-level, budget monitors, and particularly those that offer a high refresh rate. That's not to count out the colors on this thing. Unlike some other 165 Hz monitors, there are virtually no reports of ghosting or graying, where blacks aren't dark enough resulting in mediocre contrast, to speak of. If you're looking for an affordable screen to add to, or build, a multi-monitor HD gaming setup with, then this could be what you've been searching for, especially given those ultra-slender bezels which make up the edgeless design. 2 or 3 of these things on a desk would be unbeatable. At number 6. Asus VG245H, the best budget gaming monitor for Full HD on console. If all you're interested in is 1080p gaming at 60 FPS, then this Asus monitor has all the essentials to provide a pleasant, no-frills experience with its 1 millisecond response time and inclusion of AMD FreeSync support to rid the visuals of any screen tearing when the action on screen gets a little crazy. If you're interested in picking this panel up for use on PC, it's important to note that there is no DisplayPort, just a pair of HDMI ports and VGA, something that seems like an oversight for a unit released in 2016. With that said, if you're still gaming on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or Xbox Series S and you want something budget that looks the part, it's a good option for those systems. At number 5. Z Edge UG24 Curved, Best Budget Curved High Refresh Rate Gaming Manito. The star of the show with this curved gaming monitor from Z-Edge is its 165Hz refresh rate. That's not to say that this panel's a slouch when it comes to other gaming specific functions and specs. There's a 1 millisecond response time, and support for the premium version of FreeSync, which adds support for 120Hz and HDR while also reducing ghosting and screen tearing. The form factor of the display is something to note as well. Yes, it's curved, but it also features very minimal bezels, which means it's ideal for a dual monitor battle station setup too. At number 4. Viotech GNV29CB Curved Ultrawide, the best budget ultrawide gaming Manito. Viotech has seemingly done something that's lesser seen from other monitor brands, built a competitively priced curved ultrawide with a 120Hz refresh rate. It's worth enforcing just how promising the form factor is, even if it's only limited to Full HD, for both gaming and working on with the added screen real estate. That's normally the trade-off for having just a twitch-happy level of snappiness when considering the MSRP compared to similar offerings from Samsung and LG in their gaming ranges. If high frame rates and a wider screen are worth it for you, then this is difficult to beat. At number 3. Asus TUF Gaming VG259QM, Best Budget High Refresh Monitor. We're stretching the definition of the word budget with this Asus high refresh model, but given that it features a 280Hz fast IPS panel for just over the $300 mark, it very much is affordable given what similar brands are asking for at that kind of display speed. For those of you interested in competitive gaming, with its display rate being twice that of 144Hz, you're sure to have the best frame advantages possible in games such as Valorant and Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, and still benefit from HDR and a rich color gamut thanks to the IPS panel, something which is rarely seen on 240Hz plus monitors even double the price of this one. At number 2. Asus VP28UC, the best budget 4K gaming monitor. Spend a bit more and you can bump the screen size and resolution up with all the same low latency, anti-screen tearing technology, dual HDMI 2.0 ports, and, fortunately, a display port to make the most of Ultra HD gaming at 60 FPS. 28 inch is a somewhat unconventional size for a monitor of this quality, not that we're complaining, as it's a fair amount of real estate to take advantage of the HDR technology and stellar colors that this panel can pump out. The only concession is in the refresh rate. You won't be able to get above 60 FPS. If you're content to have higher fidelity visuals at the cost of a capped frame rate, this may be what you've been after, ideal for a dual monitor setup too. At number 1. OCK G2490VX, the best budget gaming monitor for Full HD 144Hz. For its price point, this monitor features all the essentials needed for effective PC gaming in Full HD. This is due in part to the inclusion of support for AMD FreeSync Premium, which prevents screen tearing at low response latency for a smooth overall gaming experience. At the same time, it's got a 144Hz refresh rate and a 1 millisecond response rate, essential for competitive and fast gaming where every millisecond of delay matters. Due to its inexpensive nature and thin bezels, this monitor would be ideal as part of a dual, or even triple, monitor setup stretched out across your desk. Thanks for watching. For more details, follow the links given below in the description section, and if you are new here, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon.